How's it going, Rackle viewers, and welcome back to part 2 of our 50th session with the Grim Rolls Dungeons & Dragons 5th Edition Esterisle's Cartography Guild Homebrew. Whew. Not gonna lie, I got a bit of a headache, but hopefully that'll pass. Let's go ahead and rejoin the Discord and see if anyone else is back. Ahoy hoy.
Hello.
Hello.
I hath returned.
Not sure about that one.
I'm here, mostly. I think.
I don't know, man. I'm not getting any cameras right now, so
Neither am I.
yeah, I think their shit's fucked presently.
Indefinitely.
I don't know about indefinitely, but presently for sure.
Yeah. The sweet sound of silence.
Who isn't back? Is it just Nathan?
I mean, I haven't heard from like.
I guess it's just the three of us.
I have only heard you two, so I don't know what you're on.
Right out of the gate, max capacity. Oh, come on, he's so friendly. Look at that smile.
No excuses.
Dalmatians killed his mother.
I don't make the rules. Bluey.
Alright, let's see if the cameras are working now. I doubt it, but who knows. Reconnect. Nope.
Flip.
Ah!
Oh, that's really good, Nathan.
Sorry, what's going on? Oh, what I sent you, yeah.
That's really good. Oh, is that going to be the style? I hope so.
No, that's exactly what it's gonna look like.
I'm excited for that.
Yeah, like, so Matthew and I were talking about, like, several hours ago, the Critical Role people released what the animation style is gonna look like.
Oh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll post it.
Now I'm kinda
Yeah.
curious.
Looks really good.
It looked
Looks
good. I'm real excited.
That's not...
That's the
I
wrong
don't
image.
know why I believed
That's
it.
the...
Okay,
That's the
there
wrong
we
image.
go. That's what I was actually expecting.
I thought you were shit posting.
No, I literally was. I was shit posting.
Ah.
Who's
What else?
posting?
Nathan was.
I don't get it. What's funny?
I did
Nathan was
a
telling Matthew, Nathan was telling Matthew, like, this is what the animation style for the Critical Role show is going to look like. You want to see it? We were like, yeah. So we posted this picture of Sonic the Hedgehog holding a chili dog in a G Fuel. We were like, Nathan, what the fuck? It's like, yeah, that's the wrong image.
I'm very happy with how that played out.
God damn it, Nathan.
I was looking at my phone and both of these images were right next to each other. I had to do this.
I had someone use that excuse on me once before, and it was a horrifying experience.
I accidentally right-clicked on Nathan's name once, and like the cursor was right over invite the server Heroes and Halfcast, and I was just like, yeah, okay, yeah, we'll do that. And then I did the same thing for Tyler and Cabbage.
Michael did this to me 3 times the same night I play.
I just accepted the invite.
I told Tyler I was gonna fucking ban him.
And we should kill those vampires. I hate those guys.
It's almost as if God's directing us into that direction.
I don't know. You'd be
Maybe.
surprised.
I'm gonna be honest, I feel like there's not gonna be that many vampires.
Well, there's at least 2. Bare minimum.
Bare minimum.
But, like, judging based off of what I know, there's probably, like, way more than that.
Hey Michael, did you also rename the prostitute?
I'm
No.
sorry?
Okay, because there was a prostitute named Scarlet, so I'm curious if there was also one named Charlotte, or if you just
Yeah.
renamed her. Okay.
People have said both names, so I was just like, I don't want to pick one.
Charlotte, Scarlet. Well, I think we're all here.
Are we?
If you wanna start.
I am unsure about Dennis.
Dennis?
Yeah,
but
I'm
I mean that in general as well.
here.
In that case, I guess where do we want to pick up? Are we going to pick up with I guess the next thing on my notes is meeting with Gorthak, so I guess I'm going to do that now.
Alright.
You go to meet with Gorthak at his home on Fisher's Row. It's a small place, modest, about 4 Gorthak's wages. It's not bad. You knock on the door beneath the hanging lantern, and a few moments pass. Gorthak comes to the door wearing a long-sleeved fleece shirt. Lucian, come in. As he kind of taps the door open with his foot, you notice him put on a pair of gloves. Once you're both inside, he immediately walks over towards a small kitchen. Can I get you anything?
Just water is fine. I've had a lot of alcohol over the past couple of days. 2 days.
All right, and he kind of like get some water going. So where'd you guys run off to? I saw your ship out in the harbor, and when I left that letter with that Bertrand fella.
That's a long story. We went to Maryland, and we robbed the Royal Armory to try to stop someone from sacrificing one of our friends. We failed to stop them, so we fell into the Underdark. I don't know if you know what that is. It's just like exactly what it sounds like. Very dark, very under the world. Then, after I died falling into the Underdark, we had to go across the Underdark to a fortress with a bunch of devils and dudes who look like dwarves but are dark instead. And so we killed the shit out of all of them. Then we came back.
Damn, that's crazy. Well, shit. Y'all don't need a ship to get into trouble, do you?
Nope.
Listen. So I've got something that's been on my mind for a while now.
Okay.
And I'm terrible at talking about anything else when I get like this. These recent vampire attacks have made getting work pretty hard. Night work is out the window entirely, which means you only really need half the people.
Right.
Now I've got some savings, and I'm not exactly used to a lavish lifestyle, so I don't want you, thinking this is charity or anything, because I've been thinking about this for a while now, even before the Inquisition's been going after those freaks. Well, you guys are out there getting into trouble, and I'm seeing things change around you. Rumors spreading you guys out in Maryland because the Inquisition attacked the guild hall, then they get shunted out of the city. That's just the kind of thing just don't happen to people.
Right.
There's something special about you guys, and I don't know. I get this feeling in my chest like I'm supposed to be right there behind you. Anyways, I've got plenty of ship experience, and I'm freshly out of work. I figure best way I can help you lot out is help man your ship.
Absolutely. Not even a question. Absolutely. 100%.
Well, I guess I didn't expect it to go over that smoothly. Well, great. I'll need to settle a few things, but I'll load it over to the ship as soon as I'm ready.
Perfect. Love that. Yes? Yeah, you can go ahead and take it. You'll want to talk to Dakar about wages and what you're actually going to be doing on the ship.
Yeah, of course. All right.
Dragonborn man.
He hands you this glass of water, and you can see like in between the space where the glove and the long sleeve shirt, there's this little maybe an inch long sort of patch of skin that you can see essentially black veins running along, really bulging out sort of veins on his right arm.
Have I seen this before, Michael?
I think you got half a glimpse of it once back at the Iron Tankard. when he was still fighting.
You've
Like when
been
he
injured,
when he punched that guy and like the bandages exploded off his arm.
Yeah. You've been injured for a while, Gorthak.
Oh, this. He like takes off the glove and like raises up his sleeve a bit, kind of revealing the rest of it, and you can like see like his pulse running through. Been like this ever since that Minotaur fella kicked my teeth in. Just never healed quite right or something. I don't worry about it too much. Actually, believe it or not, it's stronger than it ever has been.
Huh. Well, maybe Gwydion could take a look at it for you. He's knowledgeable in the arcane. He knows a remove curse spell. Maybe that would help, possibly.
I think this is no magic or nothing. I mean, unless that bull-headed guy is a little more talented than what I thought. But maybe we can give it a try. In any case, I probably should get packed up. I guess I'll be seeing you pretty soon.
Yeah, hopefully.
All right. Well, I'll get to packing then.
All right. Goodbye, Gorthak.
He like kind of gives you the little half like the kind of cool guy salute thing. Like
I know the one. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
I actually did that. You couldn't see it, but I did do that.
Fantastic.
Wow.
You and me, buddy.
I'm quite amazed.
While this is happening, Gwydion, were you taking Ophio out on a date? Was that what this was?
That's a weird way of putting it.
It came out of my mouth.
I wasn't going to at the moment. I wanted to talk to Herbert and then go. Oh, I guess. I mean, if Ophio wants to come along, I can bring him along with this. I could go to Herbert, and then I was going to get him a meat gift. But I guess if he's there, he can select one, and it'd be better if he chose his own instead of like it being a surprise.
I just realized
Who
how
wants it to be
terrible of an
surprised?
idea this is.
No.
We're gonna have you show him the
alright.
ways of the world.
It was great.
Yep.
I mean,
All right. Well, when you knock on the door to Elroy's home, the door almost immediately opens, revealing on the other side Herbert Elroy III. This time, very interestingly, dressed in rather nice silk robes, fashioned with like this hardened leather armor over the right shoulder, chest, and the waist. It occurs to you that this might be the first time you've seen this man wear a shirt. Good in, my boy. Fantastic timing. I was just on my way out.
Oh, a shirt. What's the occasion?
The recent happenings over in Maryland are, they've caught the attention of all the Isles. So I put in a request with the Magistrum to pay a visit, and perhaps offer my unique viewpoint to assist in their efforts.
Wait, what? Sorry, I've been missing in action for a couple of weeks. What has caught the attention of everyone on the Isles?
He points towards the big old light poking out from over in Maryland.
Right, the big lights. Yes, I was
You really
wondering
haven't
about
been
that.
in town, have you, boy?
I've been specifically underground, the one place I wouldn't see that.
weren't we just in Maryland?
Yes, we were.
Oh, you have
I
brought a friend. Hello.
yes.
I am Herbert Elroy III, the finest battle mage in all the Esterisles. He shakes your hand vigorously, and like it hurts even you.
This is Herbert, my friend and
Okay.
mentor.
Yeah, I give him like a little
I-
bit of extra squeeze to show I'm not like Gwydion.
Well, I was coming because one, I need to show my new compatriots Ophio around the town. 2, I received your letter and was hoping to take you up on the offer to work on memory recovery, but it seems you might be busy.
No, in fact, you came right on time. I was just on my way to the ship that's going to take me over there. It wouldn't take much time at all to test out my theory.
Ah. Well, I don't know if, Ophio, I had offered to show Ophio just around toward Tana. I don't know if he wanted to go all the way to Maryland. Of course, I don't need to accompany you.
It'll
Ophio,
only take a few seconds.
A few seconds? Oh, seconds. Well, sure.
Well, I mean, last time you did pass out, rather, but you have a friend here to take care of you, regardless.
Yeah, and it'll be a trust exercise.
Yes, very good! Well, I have recently developed a means by which to establish an anti-magic field. Perfect for getting into a fight with a caster who solely relies on their magics. In any case, if casting spells on you that you've experienced before could jog your memory, and one such memory you've been seldomly recovering is that of your abjurer. Such a powerful abjuration may do the trick.
I think that checks out. That's normally one thing that works. Casting spells I may have cast before, and experiencing things that I may have experienced before. So I can witness, I can feel. Any sensory stimulation might help. Casting seems to be the strongest.
Very well. Prepare yourself, my boy. This will be somewhat jarring.
I need a soft spot to land. In case I fall again.
You like
Oh well.
There's like, there are like patches of grass around here. You'll probably be fine. Worst case scenario, you fall into a ditch.
Alright,
probably
hit
just
me with
die,
the best
it's
shot
fine.
then. And Ophio, if I pass out, apologies for, I guess, wasting a bit of your time.
I'm uncertain on what you're doing, but if it has anything with the stamina, I'm sure it won't take long.
Damn.
Yes.
Okay. So Herbert flexes his muscles, and you can see these strings of light move across his body. A moment later, you hear a tearing sound come from all around you. And suddenly, you feel like there's something missing. The arcane energies you've been trained to feel and pull from are suddenly absent. It's like if you had stopped being able to feel hot or cold. Just this emptiness in the air around you, like you were standing in the void. Interestingly enough, even your skin color looks off and foreign as the blue hue vanishes in favor of a paler, pinker color. It's only for a moment, and you feel this. You start to feel woozy. The last thing you recall is beginning to fall, Elroy rushing towards you before you lose consciousness. When your eyes open, you find yourself in a room lit by only the fireplace against the wall. Your sick wife still lay in bed before you. The alarm you had placed had just gone off, sending you into a bit of an anxious state. You promised her that you'd be right back and get up to check the window. Out there in the purple mist that surrounds your home, you see a crowd of people holding torches and makeshift weapons, pitchforks, scythes, and the like. You take a deep breath and make your way down the stairs to meet with them. And as you open the door, you find yourself coming to. It seems only a second has passed or so. You sort of like halfway in Elroy's arms, and you just like sort of kind of checking your eyes to make sure you're okay. when he sees you're kind of coming to. I take it worked.
Felt like I stood up too fast. Yes, I got something. Only glimpses, not as comprehensive as some of the other stirrings of memory I've had. But progress is progress. Thank you.
Anything to help, my boy. Now, if you will excuse me, I'm afraid I do have to be on my way.
Yes, let me know, well, if you can, let me know anything you find out about the big beacon in the sky.
Yes, certainly. No problem at all.
Yes, I certainly would not mind being there myself, but I have responsibilities here in Tortana.
Oh, I understand. The plight of any mage worth his salt.
Is he saying
Indeed.
that he's not worth his salt?
No.
We don't know.
Okay.
Anyways, Gwydion will dust himself off, turn to Ophio. He's like, I can explain what all that was about while we're walking. In the meantime, let's go get you a new pet.
Sure. I don't know if pets is quite the term for it, but I enjoy a story. What was that about? You seemed to be scared of his magic and fainted?
Well, he has an anti-magic field, and my body is, well, coursing with the stuff, so it was kind of like, felt like I lost a lot of blood at the same time. Can do a sensation like that. The passing out was because it caused me to remember something. You see, I am quite young, but I've actually lived a lot of lives. I'm not sure how, but I am a singular soul that's been put into countless bodies, and as I grow older, I start to remember more and more of the previous bodies I've been in, and now I've taken it upon myself to try and remember as quickly as I can, even though it's a bit of an overflow of information. So I don't know why this is happening to me, but I would like to find out.
You'd think you'd be careful with that. If someone could purposefully reincarnate, it could be powerful.
Well, the person doing it to me, I believe, is a god. But that's, well, a difficult individual to get into contact with.
As they typically are, I would assume.
Interestingly enough, Ophio, when I met you, it stirred a memory in me, because I was once, in a roundabout way, a snake-like person, and I remembered it when I saw you. I went to sleep that night, and I woke up having remembered. It was not a dream, because, well, I can tell when it's not a dream.
And do you remember the case you were in?
The case?
Yes.
You do recall like exiting like this weird like
Yes.
flesh sack.
I was formerly a tabaxi, and then a giant multi-headed snake person put me into a cocoon, and I emerged looking a lot more snake-like, I can say that much. His name was Saraset. I don't know if that name means anything to you.
It is a common name in the people.
Yes, and it was likely a long time ago.
It is curious. You were closer to perfection in that life. Do you know what form you took?
I was more snaky than you. No offense. I believe I was head to toe in scales. I had the sort of the hood, the frills around the neck.
He's kind of like nodding. I am of lowborn, as you can see by my stature. It seems
Oh.
that you were lucky with your ritual.
I don't know much about Yuan-Ti culture. I know the name now because of my memories, but it was only really faint glimpses. I know there was a lot of conquering, but I did eventually get cut in half.
That's not a surprise. The culture is seeking the strong.
Well, I believe I did find someone quite strong.
See. And you'll have a chance, if you stick around, to learn more when we find a suitable meat gift.
Yes, well, I am a historian. I do enjoy learning about people, cultures, and writing it all down, to share with the world. So yes, we can talk more if you would like. I'm eager to learn while we are looking for your meat gifts. I would like to know more about that term, actually, and how it relates. It's not really a combination of words that I hear get used where I'm from.
That's... Yes. It's a gift for the Kletch Mother. Pete was a poor gift, and that was why I still had it.
I don't have a lot of money to my name at the moment. Being a wizard is quite an expensive lifestyle, but we can look and perhaps try and procure you something nice.
That would be what we agreed upon, yes.
Yes.
Perhaps there's a bazaar?
Something of the like, I believe. Come along. I'll show you around. The
Okay.
lovely city of Tortana. It's not in the best of states right now, but I digress.
And we go find a meat gift.
You go find an appropriate meat gift. I'm gonna leave up what form that meat gift is up to you. I'm gonna say it probably costs like a good one. Probably. Why is all of your money electrum?
Oh, that's supposed to be silver. It's supposed to be silver.
Unbelievable.
Oh my god. So I did that to my my last campaign. Is the bad guys? They all carried Electrum, and they fucking hated it. It
You
was
mad
horrible.
bro, why would you?
That's how you know they're evil.
Yeah.
Only a villain would do that.
You can kill me, but you'll have to
It was-
carry Electrum.
It was great.
And no one
And then
takes
you'll
it.
have to exchange the Electrum. Ugh.
Yeah, it was
In any
fantastic.
case, I'm gonna say it's probably only gonna be like 5 silver for like a really nice meat gift.
Oh fuck yeah! I gotta go get a book.
Okay.
You're not the quartermaster
Oh.
anymore.
One book, please. So what's next? What are we? Does anyone have anything to do today?
I'm gonna eat
Yeah,
him.
Oh,
I'm wondering in the marketplace, now that we're back in civilization, if I can go look for, I guess, specific magic items, maybe, if they're sold.
what would you be in the market for? And there are a few places where you can procure that sort of thing.
A rod of the pack keeper.
A rod of the pack keeper.
Oh no.
Like, I don't know if that I
Power.
generally don't know if that's something that's buyable in D&D or if that's one of those like dungeon reward type items.
It's certainly not a very common item. Tell you what, I believe Xanathar's has some pretty neat guides in terms of figuring out if you can find even like some the rare stuff. So we can. Let me.
I have Xanathars in my hand right now.
Of course you do, you fucking
That's
nerd.
funny.
I am a nerd. I play Dungeons and Dragons.
How dare
What
you?
the
How
fuck
dare we?
are you on about?
I am gasping right now.
They just honestly like
Gasping and
you're
filibuster.
fired. Get out of my game, like just for real.
Tyler's like
Um,
so in character. He's winded just by that thought.
Funny.
I miss cameras.
Yeah, I don't know what actually happened.
Yeah,
Having
not a clue.
issues.
I live
Yeah.
I live on a farm.
Oh
I'm
no,
about
not
to
you.
spend the
I
next-
just roll
don't
20's been shit today.
Yeah.
Here anymore.
Yeah, I'm about
It's
to spend the next 2 weeks in a
been-
fishing village. I don't even know if I can get on
Computer
roll 20 from there.
died.
I
It
can
was
see you,
murdered.
It's
Someone
been
killed it.
tough, if I'm-
I got a
if
friend,
I'm
Nathan.
honest.
Did you see my friend?
Jonathan?
No, I don't. You're like a very small image on my
Oh.
screen.
Here you go.
Okay, let me enlarge the image.
Is this helping?
That's funny.
It's just helping.
Hey,
it's fine.
hey, Heinrich. Can you mind rolling me just like an investigation check?
Do you see Ophios?
Fuck my life.
Ah, shit.
Tell you what.
I found a Trader Joe's, and that's all about it.
I mean, you find a lot of wands, like a lot of wands, but like none of them are, overly warlocky. Which is just like, what's the point of being, you sold your entire soul. You can't even get a warlocky item. Actually, yeah, I mean, you find wands, but like warlocks are things that are a little bit rarer than your common wizard.
Yeah, I can find lots of wands, but no rods.
Yeah. Now, a wand would still give you a bonus to your spell attack and save DCs, but you won't get the additional effects of, of the Pact Keeper specifically.
The wands are attunement items.
Yes, as are rods of the Pact Keeper. So, I mean, it's basically like the only difference is you can't use an action to regain a spell slot with a wand of the War Mage, but you can with the Pact Keeper.
How much does that wand go for?
You can buy it for a grand total of 400 gold pieces.
That's more money than Gwydion has.
I'll buy it.
That's all right. Add one
gold-
wand of the War Mage. It's a +1 to spell attack and save DC. Now, Lambert, I assume you're just reading presently, right?
Oh, yeah, bud.
It is going to be 24 hours, but I mean, surprisingly enough, the tome seems to be focused on creatures from the world below specifically. We'll get into you don't get any benefits just yet. It'll be a day or two before those kick in,
Right.
but you get some good headway in. Anyone have anything else to do today?
I don't think so.
Wow. I need
Um,
to sell that bracelet, and I need to ask Gwydion for a haste spell in my ring.
Okay. The bracelets are worth 500 gold pieces.
500 gold pieces.
Uh,
Oh, I can pay off my debt!
Yes, you can.
Oh yeah.
You're welcome.
Take my 2,000 gold pieces. It's highway robbery, but you can have it.
It's very expensive scrolls these are.
Tell that to
Talk like Yoda, I do.
Oh well, he's not in this.
Pay for
campaign.
it, you did not.
He kind of paid for it in a way.
He kind of paid for it.
In canon, he paid for it. So I mean, fuck off, kinda, in a sense. Now, Sen, are you not gonna contact the Doge or the Doge's people?
Oh no, I am.
Okay, are you doing it today or?
Yeah.
Okay, I mean, how do you go about that? I'm just sending to one of the guards or something.
I feel like there's got to be some sort of like system of just sending him a letter or something, right?
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not gonna waste. I'm not gonna waste the fucking
Some
spell.
express mail. It probably wastes. It takes a lot more time. But like,
Yeah, that's fine. I'll just write him a letter like, yo, what's up?
Okay. It takes the better part of a day, but you managed to book an appointment towards the end of the day tomorrow.
Cool. Before we get to that next day, like, if I know we're not doing anything that night, I'm gonna scry.
I have something that night as well.
All right. Tell you what, Ophio. Or wait. Well, you said your thing was right before bed, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. So Sen, what you got?
I'm going to scry on Aotearoa and see what he's up to.
Okay.
Skeleton grenade.
I think I put them in your backups.
Yeah. What was that whiz save, right?
Yeah.
Yep. And I'm going to use the hurdy-gurdy he made me.
Yeah. So, wow, still fails.
It does?
Yeah.
Damn.
Or no, sorry. The spell fails, not the
Spell
save.
fails. Okay.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, shit, he rolled.
He rolled a 23.
Damn.
Or something.
He rolled a nat 20 on that, so he's got a
Yeah.
+8 mod.
Yeah, and then -5.
What if he's unconscious and these paladin aura isn't on?
Then it's 24. He would be asleep if it was
Is he
late, so
unconscious?
it would be 24, yeah.
Okay, so 24 minus 5, because your familiar is
Still a
19 plus.
I don't.
Yeah,
I
I
don't-
mean,
I
a
don't know
possession
magic
or
CC is 20.
yeah, it's 18. So he just passed the save.
Damn. Well, that's okay. I'll just do it again. Later.
Okay.
And we go to bed and I get my spell slots back.
So,
Right before bed, yeah.
as Sen goes to bed,
Hmm.
her room's occupied.
Oh. Hello there.
Yes, can I help you? I'm bedding down for the evening.
Yes, see, this is my room.
Oh, I didn't see it written anywhere, and I assumed that the largest room would go to your guests.
Well, first of all, it's not the largest room. Secondly, it's actually carved into the floor, right there, if you look.
Did Sen actually carve her name into the floor?
You think she didn't?
I'm not gonna look.
So, Gwydion's family had a room that Gwydion's family stayed in, and it's not occupied anymore.
I've already got all my stuff in this room. I think I'm good.
I'm not be rude to you, but this room has already been occupied, and as the captain of the ship, I'm not going to let you stay in here.
I have yet to set foot or see a ship. I'm to believe it exists. I'm not going to share if that's what you're getting after.
I'm not going to share either, and you need to leave.
I suggest you take the other room.
I suggest you take the other room. Is he actually casting suggestion? Oh god,
Yeah.
Looks like it.
Yeah.
Okay, what do I roll?
Wisdom saving throw. The
Good
DC
thing-
is not very high.
No,
Good
it's not.
thing I'm so wise.
Yeah, get wise, nerd.
And I'm gonna roll a luck.
Oh,
Ooh.
Yes.
And
You know, I think you're right. I should go take the other room.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
And
I'll
I'm gonna
see
go.
you in the morning.
I'm gonna grab my night clothes from a drawer, and I'm gonna go to the room that Gwydion's parents used to stay in.
open up the door and you see that Gwydion is trying to make himself comfortable there.
Hello.
Hello. Can I help you?
Well, I'm staying here now. What are you doing in here? You have your own room.
What? Well, I just figured because my family moved out that this was now mine. You're
Well-
taking 2 rooms now.
Well, no, Ophio wants the room that used to be mine, and I think that was a pretty good idea.
What?
Well, he
So you
explained
take
to
my
me-
title as captain, and now you're taking my room.
First of all, now, Gwydion, this is my house, if you would remember.
It's my room. Look, it says it on the floor there. I cast minor illusion to make it look like I carved my name into the floor.
Can I roll something to see him if he does that or not?
make an investigation check.
I'm gonna roll a point of luck.
Oh my god, dude.
Yeah, that's an illusion. That's an
Brilliant.
illusion, alright.
Gwydion, don't lie to me. I know your illusions.
Of course, it's an illusion. You think I'm gonna carve my whatever? I actually haven't moved anything in here yet, so I'll go sleep in the study. Or
You have-
Q's room. He's not even here.
He was dead.
Well, what if he comes back and he finds me sleeping in his room?
That would be awkward. So I will just go back to my normal room. Thank you for the rug, by the way. It looks nice. I like the color.
Yeah, I figured it would match to your eyes.
Why would you say that?
It does.
Well, I'm
just
gonna go to bed.
Yeah, Gwydi's gonna sidle past Sin and just go.
I'm
back to
gonna,
the study.
I'm gonna walk past him into the bathroom to change. What was that, Michael?
How? How did you leave this experience with the master fucking bedroom? That's not okay.
What's great about this is I literally have a
Holy
bigger
shit.
bedroom than I did before.
Yes!
This is
And a walk-in
absolute
closet. You have a bath in your room.
Oh man.
Matthew, you're the
Holy
biggest prick, but
shit.
goddamn, I applaud this.
I just
Oh my.
I was thinking about this like ages ago, and I'm like, I gotta do something funny because it just okay.
See, I was thinking about using a spell on you, and I was like, I don't want to be a dick and do that to the new guy. I can't do that.
That's
guy.
yeah. So there's the thing though, is you're going to know that you had a spell cast on you.
Oh, don't worry, I have a plan.
Great. I'm glad we're setting the precedent here.
So, you guys get a long rest in. Sen, you awake in your nice, humongous bed. That son of a bitch cast a spell on me.
Oh, that slippery rat bastard. I need to get back to him right now. Okay, so here's my plan.
Jesus.
Oh, immediately.
I'm gonna cast invisibility on myself.
Okay, you are
And
invisible.
I'm gonna stealth into his room.
Okay.
My room?
Yeah.
The room.
Into Ophio's room.
Into the room in the middle of part of a house.
In Ophio's room.
Okay. So
Carved
with my
into the
blind
floor.
sense, do I hear?
You've
How
got to be
much
shitting
blind
me.
sense do you have?
Piece of shit. Aren't you
I have 0 feet of blind sense.
Yeah, totally.
What?
No, you do not.
I don't have 0 feet. How many feet do I have?
No, you have like negative
2
10 feet.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, Michael.
That's yeah.
So, the spell Dimension Door specifically mentions if a creature is willing. Can a
Yes.
sleeping creature... What does a sleeping creature count as?
Probably unwilling.
Yeah.
But they're, like, not even conscious, so...
Well, yeah.
It's
mean-
not going to hold up in court, Nathan.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's kind of what I'm getting at.
I mean, Matthew's game for
But
it.
you're gonna need a new plan.
Okay, no, that was...
Well,
that
hold
was
on, does that
that was
make
my
you a
second
willing
plan.
creature then, Matthew?
No, absolutely not. No,
No,
so...
Matthew's a willing creature. Matthew
don't worry.
ain't there. Ophio's there.
That was only my second plan. My first plan,
Why would you start
What?
with your second plan?
because it's... because it's a two-part plan. So I was
Okay.
hoping to do a thing to do another thing. So
Right,
I'm gonna
yeah.
cast geese instead.
Okay.
Yes.
Gaius.
Oh.
Definitely Gaius.
You can't just
But okay.
cast enchantment spells on each other like this.
What is this bullshit?
Apparently you can. I'm a little here for it. Okay. What's the
Oh, weird.
Well, actually, he can't understand you right now. He's unconscious.
You've got to be shitting me.
I'll just wake him up then. There you go.
No.
But it can understand me. What?
No, he's unconscious.
He can still understand me if you talk to someone when they're sleeping. They
Yeah,
still
I don't
understand me.
think that would hold up in court, Michael. I'll be honest.
No, that's not how that works, though.
Well, wake him up and do it.
It takes a minute to cast.
Yeah.
Like, cast it for 54 seconds, then wake him up, and then
I-
finish the casting.
I feel like waking someone up would interrupt the spell casting.
It's got a verbal component. Just yell it at the end.
Yeah,
Michael's
it's,
saying I can't do it.
If he was awake, you could absolutely do it.
Abracadabra,
I just don't think the
bitch.
spell works the way you want it to work.
you could wake someone up and still be concentrating on
See-
casting a spell.
If I just casted Phantasmal Killer, this would have been so much easier.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he'd also die. He wouldn't die. Who knows?
Oh, it would be fine eventually.
He probably wouldn't die.
Nah, fine.
So, all right. You sneak into Ophio's room and just creep over him a little bit and leave.
I almost want to say that's worse.
Yeah, that's why I did that.
So, what I'm going to do...
Oh, Jesus.
Have you got something yet?
Cast
I'm-
Shatter.
I'm working on it. You know,
You-
Kale, can you just... I'm not going to destroy my own house. What, Matthew?
If you need to, you can take your time and formulate a plan.
and then do it.
Take
any
like a
other
week to
time.
formulate it, you know.
Yeah.
If you need to.
I'm gonna.
You could-
Revenge.
I'm going to turn
In a
myself
dish.
into the same creature as him.
Oh no.
The fuck
All
is
right.
this?
Okay. Just for fun.
And I'm going to cast tongues on myself, which will drop my invisibility.
Yes.
Okay.
Now, tongues does not make it sound like you speak another language. It makes you understand and be understood in whatever language it is you're speaking. He understands common.
I'm doing this just in case. I don't know if he's gonna freak out in a new language or something.
Fair.
Knowing Matthew, it's a possibility.
And I'm gonna go, like, hover right over him,
Uh-huh.
and I'm going to say loudly, "We are watching you. We're watching you," and I'm gonna say it again and again and again for like 4 or 5 times until he wakes up.
Fuck.
All right. Give me a moment.
Oh no.
Mother?
Yeah. So he's gonna like bolt awake. Esterisle, what do you want? Why are you here? How did you follow me?
I'll use prestidigitation to make my eyes look like they're on fire.
It's not what that does, but okay.
So
Could I do
that
that?
is what that does.
Thaumaturgy does that.
Wait,
No,
is that thaumaturgy? Fuck.
You create instantaneous, harmless sensory effects such as a shower.
Okay,
sparks,
so
a puff of wind.
your eyes burst in flame for like a moment, but like it goes away immediately.
And then I'll cast
you-
Dimension Door and go to my room.
Okay.
Strangely enough, just fucking happened.
Okay.
I'll turn back into myself and then I'll go into bed.
Eventually, you all wake up in the morning and probably go about some business towards the beginning of the day. Eventually, it does come time to meet with the Doge, about a 3 o'clock or so appointment. Very strict schedules here in Kara. I presume, like, some things are pretty much obvious. Lambert still reading for a few hours and things like that.
Oh, yeah.
But pretty much after lunch, you probably go on ahead. It takes a little bit to get to the Ebony Palace from here. As you are approaching, one of the guards at the gate, which is a sigil on their bracer for a moment. You've seen them do this before. By the time you actually get there, he approaches you. Cartographers, the Doge is expecting you. He opens up the gate and you walk into the palace itself, where the butler takes you up to the Doge's office. Interestingly enough, the first time that the butler has escorted you, as opposed to a guard. Once there, he knocks on the door. Yes? Apologies, sir, but your cartographer guests are here to see you now. Send them in. The butler opens the door and you guys enter through. The Doge himself.
Oh,
Yeah, go ahead.
does Elfio know what's going on? Have we told him?
No, I have no idea.
By the way, we're talking to the leader of the city. We're in with him. That's the thing.
Well-
We're going to get paid probably.
I feel like we'd give him a rundown, like, as we're walking there.
I just did.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, and
Uh,
Ophio would be excited to learn that you know people in power.
Nice.
Mm.
As you're walking through, the Doge himself is sat at his desk, clutching at the bridge of his nose with a glass of some dark spirit in his other hand. I tried to summon you, but your housekeeper said you had teleported out of the city. wasn't aware you were capable of such things.
A recent trick I've learned.
Well, it's no issue. I knew the circle to be an Elrond's home. I'm glad that you'll manage to get some use out of it. Regardless, I could always use someone with the ability to go across the Isles in my repertoire. You wouldn't have anything to do with that light coming from Maryland, would you? I'm going to take that silence as a yes.
Yeah, I felt like the longer we didn't say anything, the more obvious it was.
I mean, I wasn't going to lie to you, but I wasn't sure if we should tell you. But like
indirectly,
now,
it's indirect association because we specifically tried to prevent it, and it was going to happen whether or not we intervened.
You guys are really bad at not making us look guilty as hell.
I honestly had no idea if it was you or not. You could have probably told me anything.
I don't want to lie to you. That's not right.
In any case, if you continue to make a habit of leaving the Empire, having made a mess of things, perhaps you should abstain from going there to begin with. At least this time there's no speak of your presence around the situation. Just tales of strange floods, a robbed armory, and a fallen undercity. Hardly anything for me to worry about.
Yes.
I brought you here to discuss matters of recently growing import. But first, what all do you know of me and my contacts?
Only what you've told us.
There's no need to be coy about it. I assume much of my operation is not necessarily secret.
Lucian knows basically nothing about this, so has,
people know what Kara's about. It's not like
there's a criminal aspect to it.
Yeah.
That's kind of... Lucian knows that. There's some crimes going on that...
Yeah. It seems like that's what he's referring to.
Well, then, we know what's up.
Indeed. Well, my organization is quite sprawling, surely, but there's one thing it lacks. Outside parties. Someone outside the hierarchy that work for me and me alone. The kinds of people I can trust when all else fails. I've been following your track record for some time, at least since you've made your way into the city, making a name for yourselves. You've proven yourselves quite formidable, enough so that I believe I may be of use, or I may have use for your, let's call them talents.
Lucian flexes his muscles.
Right. I'll cut to the chase. There's been discontent in the city as of late. People are blaming the recent vampire attacks on the lack of inquisition we've enjoyed for a time. Of course, by extension, they blame me specifically.
Right.
But I have plans. The Inquisition is a stain on this island, and the vampires have lived beneath this city for long enough as is. I've taken measures in place to place them against each other more directly, which has thus far worked rather splendidly in spite of my approval from the populace.
So what are you getting at exactly?
Starting a war?
Not a war, if I can help it. A distraction. I know the vampires well enough to say they won't let the Inquisition be the end of them, but it should at the very least lead to both groups being distracted enough to give me space to work within.
The Inquisition are pricks. I'm happy to help in that regard.
Right. Who is this one?
Yeah,
Hey.
we're getting used to having to explain that. So this is
Ophio Kuakula, at your service.
Well, if you all can vouch for him.
Absolutely.
Sure. Why not?
He is a member of the team.
Right.
I sounded
Very well.
stressed.
I needn't pry any further. In any case, these vampires have been a thorn in my family's side for generations. A thorn that I'm hoping to remove. If things go according to plan, both these vampires and the Inquisition will no longer be a problem for the city. Now, for right now, I don't need anything specifically from you. I just need to know if you will be here when I call for you.
Well, if us being on standby is what you need, I certainly will not teleport anywhere.
Lucian looks like he's about to speak, and then reconsiders.
The only thing is, the Magistorium, which I am also a part of, is investigating that beacon of light. I don't know if they would call upon me, but if they do, then that is, well, I'd be obligated to show up there.
You needn't worry about leaving the city as long as you can return.
Now, we can always theoretically return, but we are getting low on funds, and Gwydion can't teleport without having gold.
Indeed. In fact, I was getting to that. Here, take this. Hands Gwydion a small stone with some sort of arcane sigil engraved into it.
Ooh.
This is a sending stone. I will use it to contact you when I require your services. You'll also find you'll also find I've left a sizable sum in your names at the Bank of Tortana that you'll be able to withdraw at your discretion. I've also taken the liberty of waiving your property tax for this year for services rendered.
Oh, no taxes. Fuck yeah.
No taxes for a dead girl to pay. Hell yeah.
God, that sounds terrible the way you say it.
Wait,
Well,
are we the 1%?
Yeah.
Me.
Yeah,
No, us. We.
Yeah.
we're getting
I
there.
said
Yeah.
that as a character. I did not say that to you, the Doge, specifically.
We're the 1% of adventurers saving the world.
We own a house. Come on.
That makes
You don't own shit.
Hey, screw you. Last campaign, I started the entire freaking thing with a house. Just took us a while to get
It,
there.
did get demolished eventually.
Yeah,
but-
but shit happens.
So did the rest
I mean-
of Giora, so, you know.
Yeah, the world ended.
But, anyways, thank you. I assume you would want to keep this one-way communication. As in, you contact me and I don't contact you unless it's very important.
You'll find specifically you are incapable of contacting me with that. Unless I open the
Oh.
channel.
Good to know.
As I said before, you needn't worry about leaving the city as long as you are prepared to return in somewhat of a moment's notice.
Yes, teleportation can take me both ways if I were to
Indeed.
leave.
Yes. I'll let you know when I need you. In the meantime, if I may have my office.
Yeah, of course. Lucian leaves.
All right.
It was nice meeting you. A pleasure.
Indeed. kind of like gives you an unsure look, but he's polite at least. Now on your way back, you do go to the aforementioned bank to find that there is an account in your names that has a total of 10,000 gold pieces deposited in it.
What's that? My dick could call me Sally.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Not
Not Ophio's name.
Oh, fuck.
get absolutely obliterated.
What? So I'm going to discuss with the party. That's not Ophio. I'm gonna talk to the OGs plus Heinrich.
Heinrich is on that list.
Holy shit. Rude.
Wow.
Heinrich's not an OG. Liliana.
I'm gonna talk to everyone who didn't steal my bedroom and give me a better one.
Okay, how are you gonna get rid of Ophio for this chat?
Ophio, look over there, squirrel.
Sen, we're in the middle of a bank.
I know, that's why it's so amazing.
Wait, what? Oh, there actually is a
Uh-huh.
squirrel over there.
Yeah.
And I'm going to just, roll deception there because it doesn't make sense.
Okay.
Absolutely not.
No.
There's
Are you
it's not.
insane?
most
bank.
certainly a squirrel over there.
Squirrels
Oh,
aren't
no.
even on Kara.
The
What
captain.
fuck is a squirrel?
The captain needs to speak to her crew even after Gwydion had staged her and stole her thunder in front of the mighty guy. I'll go walk over somewhere else.
Thank you, Ophio.
Hosh.
Wow.
So
Oh,
I
it's a
believe
squirrel.
we should give him some money, but we should split it amongst. We can either split it amongst the 6 of us that aren't Ophio, or we could
He
take
did
some
help
of it.
us.
We could take some of it now. Well, we should give him some money. We could take some of it now for your transportation. And I know this might sound weird, but we could spend a lot of the money on properties around the city to try to get passive income.
For the love of
No,
God.
I just want to pay Ophio because he helped us, and I can pay for my own teleportation. It's fine. I'm not interested in the property income thing. You can spend your own money that way if you want.
I just want to buy more drugs. I mean, potions. Personally.
I'm
That's
gonna do
how I
some.
feel about
I'm gonna
that.
do some math real quick.
Okay.
If you guys want to keep talking.
Can we just split it evenly? I mean, he did help us, like, as much as anyone else did.
Okay, I think we could do it so that, like, the 6 original of us each get 1,500, and then we give Ophio 1,000.
Q gets nothing. Q gets
Q-
nothing. I'm not
Yeah,
giving.
Q didn't do the thing.
The
In
Doge
addition,
is
we
Doge
don't
is
know
just giving us money. He's not paying us for a job done.
We have no idea where the fuck Q is at this
We don't
point.
know. We also don't know where he is.
Yeah. After all that he's done for us, you all really want to give him no money.
Not until we find him, because he's just gone.
I mean, to
Yeah,
be
that
fair,
seems like
you could
yeah.
literally just walk into a scrapyard or something and be rich.
He's a grown man. He's allowed to do things off on his own.
yes. I mean, we're not saying he can't.
He just doesn't get our money because he's gone and we can't give it to him.
The Doge is giving money to the crew of the ship, or not the crew, but the 6 of us on the ship. Ophio wasn't even mentioned in this.
Q isn't on the ship. He's fucking... I don't know where he is. He's gone.
He's one of the members.
Did he
If we
respond
find
to
him-
you when you tried to call him?
He was sleeping.
I don't know. I'm just saying.
If we find him, we can, when we find him, we can discuss it. But for now, just give Ophio some money for a job well done.
Fine, you can pay.
This
Ophio.
isn't a slight against Q.
He's just not here. He's just not around.
We'll get paid more in the future.
Well, it seems everyone's mind can pay Ophio.
All right. Indeed.
You guys take your money and split it up evenly amongst yourselves.
So if we were having that conversation in a bank, right? Or at least
Yeah.
they were.
Yeah.
Who is just outside the bank, Michael?
Literally any person. Just pick one.
All right.
Just-
I have a pleasant conversation with the any person.
Yeah. You would think so.
You would think.
I have a feeling that just based on what I've seen of you so far, that you're going to say something a little uncomfortable.
And they're gonna run
do you-
the opposite direction.
No, you probably have a delightful conversation with probably some Dragonborn person.
Or innocent bystander,
Yeah, no, I mean, you know.
Michael,
verbally assaulted.
Yes, that's me.
I have a very important question about our amplification chamber.
I'm sure you do.
So when you cast a spell into a ring of spell storing, if
Oh,
I'm
no.
in the amplification chamber, will it amplify the spell?
Probably not.
Okay, well, there you go.
No
No further questions, Your Honor.
One thing I wanted to do before we finish the session, unless anyone specifically has anything they would like to do outside of this or outside of today, I mean, we can always just make it the next day or whatever as well. There's no limit to the downtime necessarily. But on that third day of downtime, Heinrich.
Yeah.
As you're waking up this morning, not even yet opening your eyes, you feel like your right hand is lighter and elevated for some reason. When you finally open your eyes, you see that your hand is strung up by a series of webs connecting to the mark on your hand. Most of them are small, thin lines that spread out in a variety of different directions. And although they make up the majority of these connections, they are not the only ones. In addition to these thin lines, there are these thick silver threads that connect one to the west, 3 black threads, one north by northwest, one northeast, and a third south by southeast. And 2 golden threads. One, a thicker one, directly east, and a thinner one slightly northern to that. Now this thin gold thread, however, seems to be vibrating, as if something was caught in the web out in that direction.
Hmm.
A literal plot thread.
Holy shit.
By the way, Gwydion and Ophio purchased a llama.
Oh no.
Ba-bang.
That would be a perfect meat gift.
We get to ship again?
Ship?
Where the
Can-
fuck are we going?
Can
What
I
the
just
hell?
wanted to
Where
give you guys a map.
Can you just please copy post or at
Yeah,
least
absolutely.
Thanks.
I'm gonna post that in non-tomfoolery.
The map got big.
Oh, map got big.
Yeah, the new dynamic lighting broke it, so I had to make it worse, unfortunately. In any case, like, you know, like
So
these
is this the full
webs
map?
are. Yeah, but I'm hiding all of the island locations.
No, I understand.
I'm a fan.
Big map, big map, big map.
It's a big map, man. You've explored a little bit of it, actually. Like,
Just a little bit.
I mean, you've been over 2,000 miles away, just about. Almost 2,000.
You know, we explore, we cartography.
The general idea from these lines is that, like, oh, please, can we not? I did this to give you a better sense of direction. So like the thin line, you know, these thin silver lines just kind of going spread about, just kind of everywhere. The thicker silver ones, connects out to the west somehow. The black ones, which are more described, is like one north by northwest, like somewhere in like here. One to the northeast, like over in like this direction. And one south by southeast, so like in like this direction.
And the one that's vibrating is northeast, right?
You get the it's oh my god, what the fuck?
Because the golden one you said was
the one
east,
the one that's vibrating is somewhere over in this direction.
So like somewhere.
Oh, this is fucking happening.
Here.
Well then.
Let me give you a better idea, because these are really bad circles.
They're really. I know they're really bad, but I tried my best. Okay.
I'm making new circles.
That's weird. Fuck out there.
I tried.
This is why we shouldn't let you try.
I know. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. So like one over in here, one in this area, one in like this area, but like the golden one, I'm just gonna like somewhere like that, give or take.
Oh, it's just a big ass line. Okay.
Hell yeah.
Line's probably gonna do better. Anyway, with that little revelation happening, we're gonna end our session there. We will pick it up next week. Probably a little bit more downtime if you guys
Next week, hold on. Whoa,
would like it. Not next week, the week after that. You're right.
Right at the 7th.
Hopefully.
I mean, there's no reason why I couldn't.
Well, if I end up, I'm on Kodiak and didn't have too shit to do anything. I'm gonna be MIA for a couple weeks.
Yeah, that would blow.
Hopefully
For
not.
sure.
I won't be able to play on the 14th. I won't be here.
Okay.
Right.
All right.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Well.
Yeah.
Oh Jesus! What have I done?
We shall see.
So not next
We'll see
week,
what
but the week after that, we'll more conversation
know
about
once
the spider thing.
I'll let you know once I get settled in on the island.
Yeah, that's a good idea. How long are you gonna be staying out there?
I come back on the 19th.
I love how you're
that's
literally
not-
going to be in Kodiak, Alaska.
Yep.
Pretty cool.
Anyway, with that all said, Yep, that's where we're ending session, guys. And as usual, I do hope you all enjoyed. If y'all did enjoy, great wish on that support as always by liking the video, subscribe to the channel, and of course share it with your friends. And yeah, that's right. Crap. We're not having a session for maybe 2 weeks. Ugh. So I can't say that bit. But do tune into, you know, my other D&D stuff. I mean, I have my Monday group, which we run a mixture of a high fantasy homebrew run by one of the other players in my Monday group. We have Odysseys of Theros, a very Greek-inspired campaign. And finally, my Ninja Not Japan homebrew, which I literally run then. Or failing that, hell, my own Star Wars homebrew I'm running with fans of the channel on the Discord. Anyway, that all said, I digress. Once again, thank you all for watching, and as usual, cheers to those that love us, the losers that lost us, and as always, the lucky sons of bitches that get to meet us. And we will catch you all in the next video. See you then.